Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I talked about cleaning up any of that residue that you left behind yesterday, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually. If you're down and out and angry and depressed, you're the only one that made the mess. You're the only one that can clean it up. Yesterday is gone and we are not promised tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go over that wonderful list of all the things that control us throughout the day. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, enabling, people-pleasing, not able to say no. Drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, porn, controlling everybody around you but yourself. Distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but excuses. Gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, pain, never having enough. Being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, or sexually abusing one another. Or you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I want to talk about messaging and where we get all of our messaging as where you live in your home. It could be messaging of love. It could be messaging of hatred. It's the people that you're around. It's what you were told when you were a kid growing up. And the power of messaging and how it can make or break you. I remember growing up and always feeling very stupid and dumb, and everybody was smarter than me. I didn't do well in school. Never thought I could learn. But what I was is I was bored. And the things, as I got older, what I wanted to learn about, I went above and beyond my calling to find out about it and get the proper books and do the courses I needed to take. I did it my way. I'm not a conformist, and I believe a lot of time is wasted by doing it the way everybody else tells you how to do it. So if you feel like you keep beating yourself down and you find that you can't drum to your own beat, start listening to yourself and what it is that you need and what it is that you want. But it has to be loving and caring and productive. It can't be abusive and hatred and destroying people. So whatever messaging that you got as a kid that's negative, I want you to smash it. You're going to retrain your messaging and all the things. If I believed, I used to have the guys do my test and then I'd go in the back room and play with the bad guys. I never could do testing. This is interesting. I can't do testing, but I could do a counseling session and remember our whole session from head to toe. I don't even have to write it down. And I can see you 10 years from now and remember what we talked about. Isn't that interesting? Because those were things, that's what's important to me. I love seeing people win. I love helping people heal. It's incredible what you can remember and not remember. And I think a lot of it is done by design to protect ourselves too. If you grew up with a lot of abuse mentally or physically, a lot of that you're able to program out just to survive it. So what I want you to do is eliminate all the negative messaging that you got as a child growing up, what they said about people. That is their own nastiness. That is their own inhumanness. And I have 8 brothers and sisters. And like I said, I only have a sister in my life and a brother out of 8 brothers and sisters. What does I tell you? There was a lot of things that I had to walk away from or it would have destroyed my life. And as far as parents, if you're not happy with your parents and they're doing very inhuman things to themselves, just like our children, just like our grandchildren, people we love, we have to walk away until they get better. And this doesn't mean that you don't hate them. This is about you protecting yourself from them. You can, if they're willing to go get help or they need a drive to go to therapy or they're willing to go into rehab, you will be willing to do that. But if you have to stay away from them for your own serenity, your own peace, that means you love yourself enough. That's called you're not enabling. You're not feeding their bullshit. You're not feeding their disease that's infecting you and making it worse for you. So these are all forms of love. These are all things that I had to learn in therapy, talking about mom and dad, talking about my brothers and sisters, talking about the inhumanness that happened in my life, so I don't repeat it. It's not that you don't love them. So the people that you have to walk away from, you could say a prayer for them, love them from afar, but it doesn't mean that you have to hang out with them. But you don't want to think negative, nasty thoughts about them either. They're suffering inside, and they need all the help they can get. You can guide, you can direct, and then you let go, and you're not responsible for anything. And one of the things that I really, really learned, you cannot love anybody the wellness. The only person you can love the wellness is yourself. And that's the biggest mistake so many people make after changing their lives. Smash that idea. You will destroy yourself trying to love people to wellness. Just be the living example and let go. And remember, balance, not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you will get in return. Remember, the goal for all of us truly is life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else your head gets backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, if you have an attitude today, be attitude, being in the highest possible state of happiness, good humor, and contentment with the way things are. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, we need those breakdowns to have those breakthroughs around the corner. People say, I want to help be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have worth. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie in each and every one of us. Hey, you manipulators, smooth talkers, narcissisms, your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. Okay, I'm going to read a little part from the Tao. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. Chase after money and security and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. The Tao. I love that. Okay, I'm going to, I'm starting something new today. I'm very, very excited. The Untethered Soul Guided Journey by Michael Singer. He really, later in life in my recovery, stamped my emotions. I was very emotional. I took everything personally. I was struggling with emotions. I was struggling with taking on my husband's emotions, people I love's emotions, my children's emotions, my grandchildren's emotions. This book helped me to let go of everybody and just focus on Marianne's emotions. So we're going to do like we did with Jocko Willink. I'm going to do this whole journey with you. I am so excited. And today's is the introduction. Take a guided journey to your innermost self. Here we go. There's nothing more important to true growth than realizing you're not the voice of the mind. You are the one who hears it. Michael A. Singer. When I sat down to write The Untethered Soul, the intention behind the book was very simple. I wanted to share a path to complete inner freedom with anyone willing to receive it. Spiritual growth should be simple, clear, and intuitively obvious. Freedom is the most natural thing in the world. It is, in fact, our birthright. The problem is that we obscure the simple truth with our mind, emotions, and preferences. The Untethered Soul takes us on a journey in which we directly experience the innate truths within us. We discover who we are by letting go of who we are not. I love that. This deep inner journey is not intended just for mystics or scholars. It is a journey back to the seat of self, and it can be taken by anyone, wherever you are. Rehab, prison, on the streets. We can all learn from this. Now, we are pleased to offer this beautiful guided journey for the untethered soul as an ideal vehicle for facilitating your inner journey. Our intention is to guide you through a deeper understanding of your relationship to your mind, your emotions, your inner energies. You'll explore releasing the noisy mind and letting go of difficult past experiences you've held within yourself. By doing so, you can access the freedom and happiness of your true innermost self that is witnessing it all. Each journal entry contains one of the most powerful passages from the text of the untethered soul. The prompts that follow each passage encourage you to fully relate the teaching to your personal experiences. This allows you to dive deeper into the essence of the teaching and to make it a part of your daily life. In some cases, the prompts lead you into further contemplation and introspection. In other cases, exercises are given to help deepen your practice, since expressing your own relationship to a teaching helps to deepen your understanding of it. Space is provided to write, reflect upon your personal experiences. That is the purpose of this journal, to take you beyond the power of your words into the power of a direct experience. You are about to embark on a journey beyond yourself to inner freedom, happiness, and self-realization. As you read, reflect, and write, you'll see pages fill the story of your personal awakening. You may choose to continue writing beyond the bounds of this book in a separate journal. Or you may find that some passages lead you more to reflection than to writing. All of this is fine. Whatever you process, make this journal your own creation. At Journey's End, you can always revisit the most resonant prompts, deepening your understanding over time. Let's begin. Come to know the one who watches the voice, and you will come to know one of the great mysteries of creation, awakening the conscience. Wow, I'm going to share on this why I'm choosing now the untethered soul. We're done with Jocko Willink, is because I really, really had to let go of not caring about other people's emotions, not caring about other people's feelings, not in a healthy way, not like I go around and hurt people. I'll give you an example, like in my own life with my husband. I used to get hurt, like my feelings used to get hurt, like if I felt he was overworking or overdoing this or overdoing that, or the way he responded to me, I would take it personally. So I've learned to allow him to be him and allow me to be me. This is all about individual recovery. This is all about taking care of you. This is all about taking ownership. This is all about not blaming anybody ever again for your unhappiness. So you narcissisms, that's going to be really hard, because a lot of you have a hard time looking in the mirror and owning up to any of your bullshit. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting in testing you and your character defects. So today, what I want you to look at, and I want you to really think about all the things that you want to let go of, as far as what is blocking you with your emotions. Where are you very emotional? Where do you take things personally? And I want you to think about that, reflect about that, because we're going to be doing this ongoing journal, and it's going to be so exciting. I no longer care about what my husband thinks. I no longer care what my sister thinks. I no longer care what my friends think. But that doesn't mean that I don't speak, I don't communicate, I don't reflect, I don't get upset. The difference is I'll feel it and let it go in 5 minutes. I'll feel it and let it go in 5 minutes. If I'm hurt, I'll feel it and let it go in 5 minutes. I don't hold on to it. That's the difference. Remember, our character defects are always there. We have to smash them, put them back in our pocket. We're using the tools for recovery. Recovery is you have the tools to come out of it. You don't have to stay in and be a victim. You don't have to stay with the drama. And remember the balance and how important that is for you to have, and work on one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bail out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We cannot do it alone. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will accept and say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not do anything to cause harm to myself or others today. I'm willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day that you don't want to do to have a successful day. My 2 things are always getting up early, doing my podcast, working out, and keeping my food clean, and the rest will follow. We can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. You can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my workshops and my books. If you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number. I'll go over my services. Remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful round button that says subscribe. Share it with everybody you love and respect. Please start with podcast number 1, number 2, number 3. There's order into receiving this information. In 30 days, you're going to say, wow, in 1 year, you will not recognize yourself. The importance of practice and discipline. And remember, I want you to have an unthinkable day today. And thank you for listening.